All right, let's create a simple meal plan in 5 minutes. I'm gonna screen share, show you guys what this looks like, and I'm gonna challenge myself to see if I can make this happen in 5 minutes. Okay, let's start the timer, and then let's jump over here to screen sharing. Okay, I'm gonna try not to rush through this, but we are gonna make it happen. Okay, so when it comes to, let's see, protein. So let's say meal number one. Meal number one. All right, so you have your suggested list over here. So let's just go with egg whites. That's a simple one. So egg whites. And then I want you to pick one from each category. So you're gonna pick one of these macros from each category. So the next one we're gonna look at carbs, and well, you could pick an array of different ones. Let's go with, a lot of people like bread for breakfast. So let's say one slice of bread. And then we can look at your fats over here. Can I just pull that up? I can pull that up here. So your fats, you can put peanut butter. Let's go 1 tablespoon of peanut butter on your toast. Okay, simple as that. Meal number one is complete. So these are the 3 macros. I don't have time to go over them. The missing macro here is vegetables, antioxidants, fiber. I would suggest those need to be in every meal. So with your egg whites, you could scramble those and put spinach in there. That's pretty simple. I think everyone could handle that. Okay, then let's bounce over to meal number 2. I'm gonna put it under here. Okay, meal number 2. Well, that doesn't show that has moved. Okay, so we're gonna pick another one. Let's say we're going to pick a, I did not plan this out, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. Salmon. Okay, I'm gonna go with salmon. Okay, so we got salmon there, and then next is going to be, I'm a big fan of salmon and quinoa. Okay, so we have our protein, we have our carb, and then we have our fat. This one's a little bit different. Like, I'm gonna suggest having a salad with this one, making this a quinoa salad, or quinoa salmon salad. So you can make this spinach, arugula, etc. Use your other whatever greens you want to mix this together. And I'd probably even throw avocado in there to fix that up. That spinach doesn't look like spinach, does it? I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so that's meal number 2. And then we have meal number 3. Meal number 3. What do we have here? Okay, let's just have steak. See that up there? Down here, we're going to go steak. And then let's take, I'm a big fan of sweet potatoes. So you're gonna have a half a cup of sweet potatoes there in the carb section. Where's my clock? I only have a minute left. Sweet potatoes. And then for your fats, well, it depends. Like, for example, you could put grass-fed butter on your steak to cook with it. I'm just gonna put butter. Okay, you can put, if you want, you can put MCT oil on your sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, that'll give you your healthy fat. And then, of course, I would suggest some type of green. Like if you just put like a side of, gosh, my side of green beans. Where's my timer? 18 seconds. That's it. Those are your 3 meals. That's how you would meal prep What is that? Asterisk by avocado. That's how you would meal prep. That's meal number one. You can repeat these meals to make your life easier. I would suggest a minimum of 3 meals per day. And these ones here, like these, I'm trying to zoom in here. These ones here, your macros, your protein, we have our carbs and our fats. Those are what I'm suggesting, what I would suggest to you right now. Those are true form approved. When it comes to veggies, I don't have veggies doesn't matter too much. I just suggest them in, oops, what I see on my screen and what I see. That's not working out. I'm dragging this on. Okay. Because I promised 5 minutes, I'm going to end it here. That's as simple as I can make meal prep or meal planning in 5 minutes. Of course, I could sit here for an hour and teach you, which we could do a full workshop in the future. But for now, let me know in the comments if you guys want these macro categories. This is what we teach. This is what we believe in. We believe in the 4 macros and including every single one of those macros in every meal. This is different. Okay, this is different, right? We could also create a meal plan based on your weight, which would be more specific. We could create a meal plan based on your stress levels, based on your cardio levels. Like nutrition is very, very in depth and detailed, but surface level, as simple as possible. This is how you can start creating your own meal plans. And I would suggest doing that weekly. Like you should have your meal plan set out an entire week in advance. And what you can do is create a grocery shopping list from these meal plans. So I'm going to leave you with that. Let me know if that's helpful. And let me know if you'd like me to dive in to do even more of these nutrition, but even more in depth. So we can go with 2 avenues. We can continue to do some more training that is this simple, or we can make it a bit more in depth to give you guys more information and more knowledge around how to do these yourself. Of course, we do these for our clients, but you can do them yourself if you have the time and you have the energy and you have the resources. If you don't, then you outsource that and you make your life easier and have someone do them for you. It's completely up to you. At the very minimum, you should know how to make your meal plans. So when you're in a pinch or when you're traveling or when you're away, you can create them yourself. Everyone should know. Sound good? See you on the next one.